Okay.
Good morning, all of you. Welcome to the fifth class of finite and non-finite verb. Children, in the previous four classes, we have already covered the difference between finite and non-finite verb with examples. Then we discussed the difference between transitive and intransitive verb. We have also discussed the first type of non-finite verb, that is infinitive. In infinitives, we have done two infinitive, active and passive, and then bare infinitive also. These are the topics which we have already covered with examples. Today we are going to do some exercises related to infinitive. Children, two types of questions are possible. So far as infinitives are concerned, two types of topics are possible. One type of question is fill in the blanks with an infinitive. Children, whenever you have this option, whenever you have this question, fill in the blank with an infinitive, it means how many options you have. One verb will be given to you in the bracket. Now you have to fill in the blank with an infinitive. How many options do you have? Shweta, can you tell me how many options do we have when we have this question?
Sir, bare infinitive, to infinitive.
Yes, two options. It means
Yes, sir.
how many options are there?
Two options.
If I remind you, we have done when we did two infinitive, we did active as well as passive. But don't
Sir,
you
three
think there will be
options.
three possibilities?
Yes, sir. Three possibilities
So
are
three
there.
possibilities are there. Children, whenever you have this type of question, fill in the blanks with an infinitive, one verb will be given to you in the bracket. This is first type of question related to infinitive. So children, whenever this type of question is there, whenever verb is given to you in the blanks, you have three possibilities. You can fill in the blank with two infinitive active form, two infinitive possibility. You have to see, you can fill in the blank with bare infinitive or to infinitive active form. If it is in passive form, then you have other two options, bare infinitive or to infinitive passive form. Now let's discuss this exercise. There was nothing for it. There was nothing for it. It's very much clear that it is an active sentence. There was nothing in it too. So obviously here we have two options, whether we fill the blank with to infinitive active form or we fill in the blank with bare infinitive. So here there was nothing for it to fight.
To fight.
So this is the first example. The work was supposed dash by you. Anu Shakya is there? Anu Shakya? Shweta,
No,
can you
sir.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Khushpreet Kaur?
Yes, sir.
Khushpreet, just look at this sentence. The work was supposed. Can you tell me which type of sentence is this? Is it an active or passive sentence?
Sir, passive.
How do you know it is a passive sentence?
Because here some two persons are talking and one person giving order to other person. It's a
Oh,
direct.
no. That is not the
Sir,
reason.
because third form is used with was.
Yes.
Supposed.
This is the answer, Khushpreet. Third form is used. Third form is used with was. With was, we never use third form. In active form. In active case, we use was alone or we use was with
First form and
ing form of the verb. Here,
Yes, sir.
was is used with third form. It's very clear that it is passive sentence. It is a passive sentence. Moreover, the work cannot do any work. The work cannot be a subject. The subject will be any human being or any animal, or we talk about something. Here, the work is not supposed to do anything. The work was supposed by you. One more indication is there that it is a passive sentence from you, by you. So what will be the answer? The work was supposed
to be done.
To be done.
done. Good. To be done by you. Look at the next example. Let us. Now, it's very clear that with let, I told you the rules also. With let, we always use first form of the verb. So here, the answer will be bare infinitive. What will you fill in this blank? Bare infinitive. Let us pray. The next example. I have come dash you. Rakina. Are you there, Rakina? Roll number 30, Rakina. Sukhpreet Kaur. This is the problem with the children. They come to the class, they join the class, then they never answer. Simran Kaur is there, 21 roll number. Satveer Kaur, 46 roll number. Shweta, you only answer then.
Yes, sir.
I have come. Is it an active or passive sentence?
Sir, it's an active.
Active sentence, because I is the subject here,
Yes, sir.
right? And there is no by or any other preposition is not used at the end. So it is a clear indication
That it's an
that it is an
active.
active sentence. I have
Yes, sir.
come
To see you.
to see you. Next sentence. There was not a moment. There was not a moment. Now here it is a passive sentence. Here to be lost. There was not a moment to be lost. So we did not have any time. We could not waste any moment. I heard her dash a song. So I told you when we were doing bare infinitive, with here also we use bare infinitive. Here also the answer is bare infinitive. So children, this is the exercise. We have done 6 sentences. In 2 sentences we have filled bare infinitive. In 2 sentences we have filled to infinitive active form, and 2 examples are related to infinitive passive form. Children, this is the first type of possibility, the first type of question, right? First type of question is fill in the blank with an infinitive. Now we are going to start with the second type of question. What happens in second type of question? 2 sentences will be given to you. 2 independent sentences, 2 complete sentences will be given to you. You have to combine those 2 sentences with the help of infinitive. We can, of course, we can use active form, passive form. Let's see how to join these 2 sentences. This is the second important type of question related to infinitives, and it's very important. This will help you in changing complex sentences into simple sentences. We can easily convert any complex sentence into a simple sentence with the help of 2 infinitive. With the help of infinitive. Let's see how we do it. I hope the first type of question is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tushar Bhardwaj is there? Who spoke? Yes, sir. Pratham or Tushar?
Sir, don't
Or
know.
Bharat?
Sir, I don't know.
You know, my daughter is also attending the class outside. It is compulsory for all the children to wear school uniform, and the video should be on while attending the class. But here children are taking lot of liberty. I mean, you people are in +2 class.
Yes, sir.
After joining the class, you are not able to remain in the class. That's very sad thing on your part. You will suffer, right? Teacher is already doing the duty. You have to suffer for these this casual approach towards your studies. After 2-3 months, you have your final exams, and see your attitude towards your online classes, towards your studies. Whenever any teacher is sending any message, all the children do not respond quickly. Only the same children are there, 15 to 20 children, they are attending the classes of all the subjects. So that is good that they are doing it. But when a teacher sees other children missing the classes, responding to the instructions given by the teacher in the group, it really makes a teacher demotivated. But I will not get demotivated. I get motivated from the children who are attending the class. So I will not let the children suffer who are already in the class. So let's continue. Children, first type of question is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Now look at the second type of question. Second type of question will be like this. Combine the following sets of sentences. Combine the following sets of sentences using infinitive. Children, this is the second type of question related to infinitive. First type is fill in the blank with an infinitive, and second type is combine the two sentences. 2 or 3 sentences will be given to you. You have to combine those 2 or 3 sentences into one. So let's see the first example. Every team has a captain. Every team has a captain. This is one independent sentence. This is a clause. This is a tense element. He directs the other players. He directs the other players. So here directs is the tense element. Can anybody join these two sentences into one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Every team has a captain.
Happy cat is there. Happy cat. Children, I give you a happy cat is not speaking anything. Rakina is not saying anything. Supreet is not there. Earlier they were saying that let's not say them something. They are not in the class just for the sake of attendance, then they are least bothered. Anybody from F section is there? Non-medical F section.
Yes, sir.
Bharat, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Bharat, please change this sentence into one. Combine this sentence using infinitive. I give you a hint. One sentence will remain same. One
Yes, sir.
sentence will remain same, and other sentence will be joined with the first sentence. And I give you one more hint. The other sentence which will be joined with the first sentence, I mean, in that sentence, take a verb. Just add to with that and join the sentence. You will get the answer. I have already told you the answer. Now,
Yes, sir.
the exact answer. Every team has
Sir,
a captain.
every team has a captain to direct the other players.
Very good. So every team has a captain to direct. Children, don't write directs, because with two we use first form of the verb, base form of the verb. What will be
Yes,
the
sir.
answer? Every team has a captain to direct the other players. Children, if you look at this example, every team has a captain to direct the other players. This is a simple sentence because there is only one tense element, that is has. So to direct is to in infinitive. So we have joined this sentence with the help of to in infinitive. See how cleverly we have joined two simple sentences into one simple sentence. Let's do the second example. He went to Amritsar. This is first. This is second. He went to Amritsar. Then the second example is, he wanted to visit the Golden Temple. He wanted to visit the Golden Temple. Saloni is there, Saloni?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Saloni, tell me, these two sentences are given to you. What type of sentences are there? Are these simple sentences or complex or compound sentences given to us? He went to Amritsar. There is only one clause in this sentence. Tense element went. He wanted to visit the Golden Temple. There is only one clause, one tense element. So both are simple sentences. You have to join these two sentences using infinitive. Give me the answer quickly. The answer is already there in the sentences. One sentence will remain same, and in the other sentence, two infinitive is already there. Now give me the answer. Very simple question.
Sir, he went to Amritsar to visit the Golden Temple.
Very good. Are you asking or telling me?
Sir,
Telling.
You are asking me. I am asking you. You are asking me. Your
No,
answer is
sir.
correct. Your answer
Yes,
is correct. Be confident. Say you are telling me the answer. So your
Yes,
answer
sir.
is correct. So he went to Amritsar. He went to Amritsar to visit the Golden Temple. So went is only one tense element and to visit is to infinitive here. Let's see the third example now. Children, tomorrow also we have the classes at the same time. I will drop a message in the group. Also,
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
I have talked to Manju ma'am. She will take the classes in the evening
Okay, sir.
for 2 days because I want to finish this topic. Third example, everyone should do his duty. So everyone should do his duty. India expects this of every man. India expects this of every man. Khushpreet Kaur. Can you hear me, Khushpreet? Can you hear me, Khushpreet? Shweta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shweta, you tell me how many
Yes.
clauses are there in these two sentences?
Everyone should. Yes. Sir,
Who is
two.
tense element and expects is tense element. So these two sentences are simple sentences. We have to join these two simple sentences to make one simple sentence. Can you give me the answer, Shweta?
Yes, sir. India expects India expects from everyone to do his duty.
Very good. So India, the answer will be India expects everyone, right, to do his duty. Now expects is tense element and to do is to infinitive. So we have joined these two sentences in the active form. Now let's see some more examples. We'll have 6 examples. We have done this topic in detail. Now I am trying to cover all the exercises related to this topic. He has 5 children. Fourth example. He has 5 children. Then second example, he must provide for them. He must provide for them. Now look at this sentence. Has is finite verb, then must provide is tense element. So two simple sentences are given to us. So what will be the answer? He has 5 children for what? He has 5 children
To provide for them.
To provide for them.
provide for them. So the simple way to join these two sentences is one sentence will remain same, then second sentence, see where is the finite verb, just add 2 with that and join that part of the sentence with the previous one, you will get the answer. Most of the time it will be done. He has 5 children to provide for them. So has is clause, sorry, tense element, and to provide is to infinitive. Now fifth example. I speak the truth. I speak the truth. So here speak is the tense element. I am not afraid of it. Second, I am not afraid of it. Now am is again tense element. Can anybody change this sentence into
Yes. Yes.
One.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes? Shweta, who was saying yes, sir, apart from you?
sir, I don't know. I couldn't
Sir,
see that.
Okay, Khushpreet, you change this sentence. I speak
Okay,
the truth. I am not afraid of it.
Okay, sir. Sir, I am not afraid to speak the truth.
Very good. Absolutely right answer. I am not afraid. Right. I am not afraid. Now again, am is tense element. To speak the truth. So to speak is to infinitive. Now last example related to this topic, related to infinitive. This box is very heavy. This box is very heavy. Second sentence, he can't lift it. He can't lift it. Now here can't lift is tense element, is tense element. It means these are two simple sentences. Can we change it into complex sentence? Can we change it into one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shweta, change it into one. Children, this sentence can be combined in 2 ways. Yes, Shweta, tell me.
This box is very heavy for him to lift.
This box is
Very heavy for him to lift.
for him
To
to
lift.
lift. Here, children, is tense element and to lift is to infinitive. This is active form. Now this sentence can be written like this also. This box is very heavy, right? To be lifted. To be lifted. Here we are using to plus first form plus third form. Passive. So is tense element. So we have done first type of question. and 6 examples related to second type of question. I hope the topic is clear to you now.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir, 3 minutes are left.
This topic will start things in the next lecture. So children, with this we finish the topic of infinitive. Now with the then we to infinitive, where to use to infinitive, and we also did so many examples. Then afterwards we did passive of to infinitive, how to use to infinitive in passive form. Then we discussed how to use bare infinitive with the examples. And afterwards we have done 2 types of possible questions, fill in the blanks with infinitive or combine the 2 sentences with the help of infinitive. I hope with this much work, with these examples, the topic of infinitive is clear to everyone. Children, in the next
Yes,
example,
sir.
we'll start with participles. Now we are left with 4 topics only, 5 topics, sorry. Participle, then present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. Then 5th will be gerund. I'll try to cover these topics as soon as possible. But as I have told you, that this topic is very long, so it might take some time. But don't worry.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, I want to know, is there any indication in previous example from where we come to know that we can write it in 2 ways?
See, the subject is given to you, na, he.
Yes,
If you
sir.
want to mention the subject, then it will be in active form. If you don't want to mention the subject, or you want to take the subject at the end, then it will be in passive form.
Okay, sir.
Okay, children, this is the end of the class. Thank you very much. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you, all of you.
Sir.